thought I'd got a really good transition there, but the music just kicked in again. Good afternoon, chaps. I am starting a little bit early because I feel like we've been kicking around Brittle Hollow on this little leg of the Outer Wilds journey a bit too long, so I'm going to try and start a bit earlier, have a bit more playtime, and actually get somewhere, hopefully. Stream-wise, thank you, Hollow Jonesy, for the follow during downtime. Not much else to say, really, so we'll just crack on. I've kind of tried to piece together the story a little bit, or at least what's happening with the Nomai in the story. So we'll go through that quickly while we're on here. So I'll just slap this up here for everyone. We'll go to action. We'll go to turn that off. There we go. So I've only really looked at the Nomai bit up here. Let's get some background music while we're just sitting here talking. Right. So, quick run up for everything. We're the Outer Wilds Venturers. We are known as Hearthians. With these four-eyed guys that you can see down here. We are not particularly. We're new to space travel, or fairly new to space travel. These are the planets in our system. We have the Hourglass Twins, Timber Half, which is our planet that has a sort of asteroid rock moon around it. Brittle Hollow is the nearest planet, which seems to be has a black hole in its core. We're mainly exploring this area at the minute, which I'll get to over here in a second. It also has a moon and another celestial body around it, which we haven't really got to. And then there's a big watery planet, and then some very unusual things like strange planets towards the outer rim of our system. Previously in our solar system, there was the Nomai, which are three-eyed, antler or horned beings which have vastly superior technology, but they have all died out. The story we've got from them so far, picking up various texts along the way, is that they are aliens from outer solar system. They came to our solar system searching for what they call the Eye of the Universe, which is a signal coming from somewhere within our solar system. Hello, Helen. They had an event called the Crash, where their ship, known as the Vessel, it's just known as Vessel, crashed somewhere in Dark Bramble, which is one of the odd planets in the back of our solar system. The Vessel also strangely seems to be referred to as if it was a living thing. So like they said the Vessel was ill, for example. During the crash, 3 escape pods launched. One landed on Brittle Hollow, which we're investigating now. One landed on Ember Twins, which is the ones closer to the sun, which we haven't really checked in on yet. And one is unaccounted for, but I think is also somewhere near Dark Bramble. So the ones that landed on Brittle Hollow, they made a quick temporary camp. Realizing the structure was not very safe, they then made a more permanent dwellings under the crust of the planet. You'll see what I mean when we actually start playing. I think some time passed. They sort of built an actual outpost there, and they wanted to make a new warp core for something for the Ash Twins project, which we're not entirely sure what that's about either. They had 2 options about making new warp cores. One was that they had to fish it out of the old vessel, which is in Dark Bramble, but there are dangerous anglerfish which hinder the retrieval. So we know now there's some sort of anglerfish enemy at Dark Bramble. Option 2 was make a new warp core using the Black Hole Forge. The Black Hole Forge is a facility they have on Brittle Hollow, which uses, I assume, the black hole that's in the center of the planet. Again, you'll see that when we start playing. I think I got this slightly out of order, but they did rediscover warp travel, which I think was supposed to be before the Brittle Hollow stuff. Yes, they do. I think we've seen one in our little museum back on our home planet, Timber Hearth. But yeah, they rediscovered warp travel. Their new rediscovery of warp travel means that people seem to arrive before they leave. That seems to be a big point. And then there's something about a pilgrimage to a quantum moon. Quantum matter, or quantum shards, are these sort of black shiny rocks, like volcanic rock almost. They seem to move when you're not looking at them. That's, I guess, part of the technology that they've utilized. But there's also quantum signals coming from the Hourglass Twins, our home planet of Timber Hearth, the quantum moon, which is above the planet that we're exploring now, and Giant's Deep, which is a big watery planet. We have a few questions of ourselves. One of our original astronauts, Feldspar, is missing, and each of our astronauts seems to have a different instrument with them, his being a harmonica, and we can hear that somewhere on Timber Hearth and somewhere on Dark Bramble, so something odd's happening there. So yeah, there you go, that's the quickest rundown I can give. So we're now going to continue our exploration of Brittle Hollow. Right, so if we launch the game. And we'll get on with it. Also, excuse me, I'm eating biscuits. Ow. Right. I forget. All need the controller. It's a very pretty game, to be fair. What is the story behind the crystal that gives off a dangerous gas? They've said nothing about it so far. There's an example of it on our planet to sort of introduce it to you, but it's basically just an environmental hazard. So wherever these little crystals are, there's that gases around, but nothing's really been utilised by it yet. Right. Also, the main concept of the game is that there's a Nomai statue which stared at us, and we saw flashbacks through our past, basically. And now every 20-minute game loop, like in real life game, we get reset back to the start point. So again, there seems to be time travel, there seems to be warp drives, there's all sorts of things going on, so we need to figure out what that's about as well. I assume it's something about the end of the world, and that we have to try and stop it, I guess. So here, we wake up. This is exactly how we started the game on part 1. So, little celestial thing that shoots that way. I kind of want to see which way that is. I wonder if we could chase it, actually. was already gone. Yeah. Right. So we have a slight plan of what I want to do now. Get a suit on. So back to Brittle Hollow. I keep forgetting there's an autopilot, to be honest. Oh, shit. We crashed onto this thing. So much for the autopilot. Right. So we want... Which bit is it? Also, the interesting thing about this planet is it's breaking up in real time. Oh, let's go down that way. Oh my god. Ignore that, I was cleaning my keyboard. Repair my landing gear, which I... Yeah, see, it's fine. Ah, there's that crystal stuff that has the gas that can be dangerous. I'm trying to move fast because I feel like we've spent so long on this planet. And we've walked down these roads so many times already. I know with a time loop storyline, you're bound to retread steps, but the quicker we can go, the better. We've gone the wrong way already, actually, but we've gone down that way. Ooh. I'm not sure if we have gone down that way. Immediately sidetracked. Down. What's this? Tower quantum we don't need. This is one of our adventurers, Ryebrick. There's the hanging city. Everyone's playing the Outlaw Wilds drinking game and taking a shot for every crash landing. Wasted. So yeah, you're in a sort of similar time, sort of... oh, it does break up differently each time then. Okay. Interesting. That's still broken though. Right, I thought it was falling apart like the same way each time. Right, here we are. We need to go, as far as I'm aware, in here. Set the forge, which is this big blob down here. Send that upstairs. There we go. And I'm hoping that on the surface, that place there, we can then walk across the ceiling. You'll see what I mean in a minute, if I'm correct. Right, and I think actually the quickest way to get there... What's that bit up there? Oh, that's the church bit. Okay. Yeah, I actually think the quickest way to get there is jump into the black hole in the centre of the planet. Right, this takes us to the Whitehole station, which is this structure here. And these are like warp... warp stations, which will transport you to certain places. Oop, oop, no, 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 no. Okay, and this one will take us back to Brittle Hollow, but to the exact point on the planet that we need to be. It's a long-winded shortcut, that's what it is. Down, down, down. Again, I'm not going to explain everything again and again, as it is very repetitive, this game, so if you would like to see what's happened before, just have to go watch the VODs. But at my rate of playing this game, I think the VODs might time out before they even get to the end. Right, so when the Whitehole station lines up with the correct planet, you should see there's Brittle Hollow coming up there. There we are, Brittle Hollow. So, I'm hoping something's changed here. That, or I'm entirely wrong. I think I'm entirely wrong. Departed time. A minuscule second after I arrived. My theory was wrong. Can this take me anywhere? And it takes us back to the station. I will put the VODs on YouTube at some point. Especially if I find that I'm still playing the game and the VODs are disappearing. But the VODs stay up for a good, like, month, I think. Do I need that? Okay, well, my theory's wrong, and I don't know quite what to do. Let's get back inside and question our reality. Which way was that again? Somewhere around here. Still feel like I'm playing this game badly, like I haven't got the true concept yet. Alright, where are we now? What did they have on me? Have we? I feel like I maybe have not looked at this scroll. Well, that scroll for that matter. Or are these the... Oh no, these are the solutions, aren't they? Yes, okay, we have looked at these. That's half the trouble when the game resets every, like, few minutes. Ow. I'm so confused. It's a dangerous bit. So we're back in the Hanging City. We're at the bottom of this place. I really want to be up there. I just don't know how. You see the planet slowly getting destroyed, which is a really cool feature. Just wish I knew what I was doing. Well, then I can't... There's nowhere to launch it from... Yeah, it's basically at the end of these little sticks. And they just sort of hang in the middle of nowhere. Like really close to the black hole, actually. So I don't know how you would get on it. See, that's the structure that was on the North Pole. And I really thought I could get to it from up there if I'd launched that thing up. I'm so confused. I can't just jump up there. I might go look again. So hard to get your brain around it. I might leave my scout at the point where it intersects, because hopefully that will show me where it is. Let me try the whole plan again. Nope. Down. This is tedious. I just missed the rotation as well. So let's just stand here again. I again don't know quite what to do. I guess I'll move on to a different plot thread if I can't figure out this bit, but I feel like this bit's kind of important. Right, my scout marker's still on. There's my scout. Ooh, it's not quite the same space. It is underneath that building. There's the scout marker, so the Black Hole Station is right underneath this thing, practically. No. Or just a rock. Oh, I thought I was onto something. Why am I a really bad explorer? So that one's no way to get down there. I feel like this is supposed to be the way down, but even then the scout's quite far off. That'll just take me back to the White Hole Station. Ooh. Getting quicker at climbing this below, aren't I? The text above the broken warp, I think it was directions. This is quite a high point. Look, it's just there. I really don't get it. Let's move it down and maybe jump on top of it or something, and hopefully we can, like, do something. I must say, you guys watching me play this must have the patience of a saint. Oh, look, it's already time to reset. The music's kicked in. Let's go up and try and get that thing down, and we'll just jump on it and hope. Can you sense a little frustration? I feel like I'm just being dumb as well. Right, we'll send that there. So it goes so far down. I mean, it's supposed to be the black hole station, isn't it? So it's supposed to be researching it, I guess. Ow. There's no real way to it, apart from through the dangerous bit there. Should I'll just jump. Just go. Oh, just back into the black hole. Well, at least we can see from back here. Yeah, I was correct. It's the sun. The sun is dying in the last 20 minutes. That's the first time we've had like positive visual of that happening. And then I think I'm not flying that fast, so I think that's, yeah, just everything getting thrown into whack. Interesting. So yeah, it's the sun dying which restarts our clock. And then the poor Nomayan gods have to watch me potter about their ancient civilization, not knowing what the hell to do for. Ah, dear. Right, then there's that. Oh, let's chase it. Is it going anywhere particular? Well, there it is. I don't know if this is a good idea or a bad idea. I don't think we're catching up with it. Where are we? Oh, we are. Oh shit, oh shit. Slow down. What are you? Can't seem to lock onto it. Now it's just getting lost. Well, that was interesting. It's ooh, yes. Well, we're a million miles from everything now. I think next time we start the 20 minutes, we'll try and chase the debris that it's getting shot from, whatever it is. For all we know, that could be like the last Nomayan getting ejected into space, trying to avoid this collapse of this star or something. I really still don't know anything. Right, where are we? Let's go back to Brittle Hollow. Got so much momentum, I'm just getting thrown back and forth. I can leave that doing its thing while we'll test the autopilot, shall we? Let's look at the ship log. Okay, so these were the escape pods I was talking about. So the Nomayan ship was coming here looking for the Eye of the Universe. Something from Brittle Hollow attacked the ship, and then it looks like one of the escape pods didn't make it away, and the other two went to Brittle Hollow and the deep place. Oh, I don't think I can take one without the spacesuit, because I think the drone thing is part of the spacesuit, so we can't use it without it. So right, what else is open up here? Nomayan vessel, dark bramble and snaring the Nomayan vessel. 3 escape pods. Escape vessel. And why is my ship still working super hard? Oh, we're about to get it. I wonder if I could just... So I feel like that's another warp drive. Yep, here comes the crash that you want. That wasn't too bad to be there. Right, let's quickly go through these notes. No, not these notes, these notes. The vessel crashed in dark bramble. Warp core was broken. One of these Nomayan escape pods landed somewhere on the Hourglass Twins. We already knew. One of the Nomayan escape pods never made it out of dark bramble, and then the escape pod 1 is the one that we found. Crashed into our solar system. All the escape pods were launched from something called the vessel. Blah blah blah. Okay. The Nomayans learned how to evade anglerfish, theoretically at least, by studying the anglerfish fossil they found on Ender Twins. We have one of those. Maybe I'll go back and have a look at it at some point. That's the old settlement. Hanging City. What's that? Black Hole Forge. Black Hole Forge is suspended below the Hanging City. I found a switch in the Mel Tower district that raises and lowers the forge. The Black Hole Forge district is in the highest district of the Hanging City. I know mad named Poke planned to create a new advance. Yeah, okay. It doesn't tell me how to get to it though. Whitehall Station. Energy Lab. Okay. Where's that? Did we come down this way? I think we've been down this way. Yeah. Oh yes, of course. Down. I think I might just jump. The crossroads. I had a horrible feeling that my this shard I was standing on was about to crash into the center of the earth. Right. Okay, new place. New place. The shuttle is currently resting at. The shuttle is currently resting at the Quantum Moon. Oh, are these like launch bays? So, if this structure is a launch bay and it kind of looks like the structure that's in the sky at the end, maybe we are right and it launches shuttles. So that thing that we see at the start of the 20 minutes. Ooh, hello. Thing that we see at the start of the 20 minutes is launching a shuttle out of our solar system. Activate gravity cannon or call the shuttle home. It is a shuttle. So yeah, the event in the sky is definitely a shuttle being sent off from somewhere. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Right. Crossroads, okay. This is big. We have made a discovery. This is Southern Observatory. These are the strange paths which get broken up all the time during the collapse of the planet, so... Are we going down or up? It's going up. It's going down, but I need to go back and look at the shuttle. Yes, that's actually the way down, which I... Okay. The Mayan shuttle. Oh, if I can stay in... Ooh, okay. A Nomayan book. Solan, I'm here after watching it wander the skies for so long. I am about to stand for the first time on the Quantum Moon. Alright, so this is a shuttle to the Quantum Moon. As suspected, my shuttle has landed at the moon's south pole. I will make the remainder of my journey on foot. Reminder. We don't know why the Quantum Moon always welcomes its visitors at the South Pole, just that this is true. As a child, I considered such unknowns sinister. Now, though, I understand that they bear no ill will. The universe is, and we are. I am ready. Okay, I don't like how it's just pointing at the okay, got a little oxygen. That looks interesting. Also, I don't think I can get to that. And we've got 3 options here. Oh no. I can't even fly my ship, let alone this thing. Where are we going? I've taken off. Not a huge fan of this door. It seems a bit do we just trust the process, or shall I activate stage 2, I suppose? Warp drive. We've now warped somewhere. God knows where. What's behind us? What is behind us? Am I back? Yeah, this is Brittle Hollow again. Okay. I'm just fed out ship. I'm a great astronaut. Right, and then this one. What did that do? Okay, that does nothing. And maybe if I go... Am I supposed to wait until, like, the moon's above me? So we're just above Brittle Hollow, so it's kind of just like a lift, basically. That'll take us back down again. I don't get what the third one's for. Stop and go, maybe. I think this is more like it sends you up to where the quantum moon is, and if the quantum moon's there, it will land you there. I assume. Do I have to, like, wait until it's above me? Oh my god, that's one way of destroying yourself through warp. Oh, it rotates. Oh. So lost. Do we see the quantum moon on the map? No, we see Hollow's lantern, which we've not looked at. Oh, why? I feel so dumb. I feel so dumb. Ooh, blimey, that's getting close. I think I just crashed into the fiery ball planet and died. Which is fair. I can't even control my own technology, let alone mine advanced technology. That's a big drink for whoever's playing Outlaws Wilds. Right. Yeah, see, look. That is definitely a... Yeah, see, that's the same kind of structure. I'm sure that is a... basically a launch pad, and the thing that gets launched is a ship like we were just in. Let's go back again. Let's go back to the column. I feel like I'm going so slow. Right. Go. Go. Get on. Oh my god, what happened? I didn't even take... Oh my god! I think I engaged the autopilot too close to my planet. Stuff I can't drink so much. Am I controlling this? Oh no, we're just off. I think I broke everything. Yeah, the autopilot's damaged. But there's that structure we were just looking at anyway. Everything's broken. There we go. Okay, let's go back to the structure that we were... There we go. Directions I'm great at. Flying there, not so much. Ooh. Okay. What was the other option down here again? One was retrieve shuttle. Which was that one. Call shuttle home. That one was activate gravity cannon. Sounds epic. I don't know what it's doing though. Oh, seems to... There we go. If we call the shuttle home and then activate the gravity. Launch it yourself. Alright, well, okay, let's just add this on to... There you go, that's what killed us. That planet just sort of crashed into us while we were hovering above the planet. Okay. I feel like there was a path here before. Okay. Let's go to this bit, the crossroads. I keep getting more questions rather than answers. I feel so dumb. I feel so dumb. How's everyone else feeling? Dumb? I know walking across here I'm going to get an asteroid just going to hit one of them and we have to reset again. Ow. Ooh, quite high up actually. Maybe this is the answer to getting into the forge. The broken bridge there. Interesting. Yeah, it's our only real way, so these pillars. Oh my god. Let's go. Let's go down, I guess. That feels like it's just going into a black hole. Adventure. Oh, there's a thing here. Oh, we're by not Feldspar. Rybreck. At the crossroads, right. Oh, right. Gravity cannon, right. That's what that was. Gravity Crystal Workshop. I don't think we've been there before. Have we? How'd you get there? Oh, up that way. Oh, right. That's actually the place we come down through. And then this is the Hanging City, isn't it? Yeah. I'm so confused. And down was Rybreck and all that jazz. At least the bridge is still intact. And then we're back to this conundrum. So I really thought that is the same as what's on the surface, so we'd be able to that's one of the little viewing platforms. This little lore table there. "60 seconds of oxygen. I have not been paying attention. Trees! Trees, save me." Ugh. Thank you. How do we do anything? What's that bit over there? scanning. It definitely goes up to the surface. I don't know. I just want to go into the Black Hole Forge because that's the last place to go on here. And that bit climbs far up, but I don't think we've been over there. That's like the weird church bit. Do we just try something else? I don't know. I'm going to be stuck on this planet for, well, I mean a maximum of 20 minutes, but you know what I mean. I mean, the forge is like... Oh, why? You can tell I'm despairing now. I just don't know quite what to do. Don't really want to look it up either, like how to get into the forge. There's the gravity cannon, I think. Can I yeet myself that far? Nope. Oh, I sort of circled the black hole. Ow. Hello, Raven. Come laugh at my despair. Ow. I did start a little early, to be fair. Just because I feel like I've been repeating the same process for so long that I just wanted to get a good chunk of gameplay. But I'm still stuck. I still don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm chasing a dream, like an objective that I've decided to give myself, which is actually not necessary whatsoever. But I'm trying to get into the... Oh god, I haven't even set this thing off. Trying to get into the Black Hole Forge. I just can't. I can't. My brain is not built for this game, I don't think. Have I been... I've looked up how to get into the Black Hole Forge. Do you want a clue? Alright, go on. For viewers' sake, give us a vague clue. An area that I'm supposed to be looking at. Am I being stupid, or is it something that other people have? Because I thought it was going to be something to do with this structure here, because it's basically what's beside it. You can't access it from this planet? I've been wasting everyone's time. What does that say again? The Hanging City. Okay. I'm so annoyed. Where's my ship? Ship. Oh, it's the other side of the planet. Oh look, my ship is falling off the edge. I think technically game-wise I can... No. Thought there was a way to just restart the timeline. You can't exit. Now I'm separated from my ship and I don't know what to do. Oh, I've missed again. No. Yeah, we're good, we're good. Saved it. So, I guess we'll chase one of the other plot threads. We'll try and look at... Once I can get to my ship, I'll have a look. And we will see if... what one of the earlier plot threads were, and we'll just chase that instead, I guess. I'm really annoyed that that's not something we can get to on this planet. It just looks like a sort of jumping puzzle or something. But yeah, I would have been at that for ages. Just looking around, trying to get somewhere. Well, this is going to be an interesting takeoff. Challenging, one might say. How close I can get with the... Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Right. Okay, well, let's get somewhere in space. And a little further away from the black hole. Let's go to the old computer. Okay. Quantum Moon. Nomai named Sloan landed a shuttle on the Quantum Moon. The Nomai named Sloan landed her shuttle at the Quantum Moon's South Pole and prepared to make... Hello, Rubber Ducky, how are you? I'm just smashing my head against the table. The rest of the journey on foot. Visitors to the Quantum Moon always arrive at the South Pole for reasons unknown to Nomai. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. The Nomai named Sloan was told to visit the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, Brittle Hollow's equator, to learn the final rule before embarking on the pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. Like, the towers also seem to have, like, some sort of, not jumping puzzle, but elevation that we couldn't get past. Huge structure that generates a strong upward gravity field. I recall a Nomai shuttle from the Quantum Moon. Okay. Now, what plot point to follow up on? Oh my god, my brain. There's a door at the observatory on the surface, but it's broken. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, we never got inside the observatory either. Oh, my God. So, well, while we're here and our ship is messed up and everything, let's have a look at... May as well look at the other objects around here. So let's actually have a look at Hollow's lantern. It looks like it's just shooting randomly into space, like a volcanic gun that's just like going off every now and again. Oh my god, I'm falling to the planet. Oh my god, I'm the worst pilot ever. Okay, yeah. This thing just looks like it's just shooting randomly. I don't think I could land on it. Good concept, though. Yeah, no, I can't land on that. Oh, it's already time for a reset. I feel like I did nothing. This game is... It's good, but I feel like it's not meant for me. In the way I approach tasks and things, it feels like... I don't know, it's just... I'm just going to go towards the sun. Right. What is the plan? Do I just head off to a new planet and just try and discover more there? And maybe come back to this? I think that might be the case. I think maybe go to the Ember Twins. Because we've had a lot of notes about them. Oh, it is facing a different direction. But it has still shot whatever that is away. Ah, dear. Okay. New planet. Okay, new planet it is. We've heard most stories, or at least some lore about the Ember Twins. To be honest, I don't think we ever finished looking at Athel Rock. Alright, Ember Twins. So they're at the high energy lab. They're looking in, or the Nomai were looking into the warp anomaly, and the fact that people would arrive before they left. There is a quantum signal, so like quantum material, like the sort of dark glass stone stuff seems to be on that planet. The anglerfish fossil is there, where they learnt how to avoid the anglerfish that are on Dark Bramble. And one of the escape pods landed there from the initial crash. So, good shout, let's go there. Maybe my brain won't hurt so much. In betweens. God, they're so close to each other. Yeah, let's go to Ember Thirst, I think. I think that's what we've heard the most about. To be honest, I haven't actually explored Timber Hearth, our planet, very well. There's probably more we could do here. That looked like it took a hit from something. Ooh, that looks like... No, ooh. That looks like Dark Bramble nastiness. We'll come back to that, though. Which would also explain why we can hear Feldspar in two different places. If he's on Dark Bramble as well. Right, that's Brittle Hollow. Where's... Oh, there's the marker. How's everyone else doing? Oh, they literally built... Did they literally build a bridge from one to the other? Oh, it's called out as well. That's kind of cool. Oh, okay, weird. They've got a quantum cannon thing on here as well. Oh my god, I got too close to the other one. Ah! Oh, there's the escape pod. Good. Let's go for that. Let's go for that. That's a good starting point, I think. Because that, I think, is the starting point for perfect landing. Beautiful. Stunning. There we go. Yeah, I think... Unidentified signal nearby. What's that mean? Oh, that's the beacon, basically, the homing beacon for the pods. Yeah. We need status reports from all systems, but initial things first. Is everyone unharmed? Our escape pods passengers are afraid, but physically well. Anona, everyone survived the crash. This is a relief, at least. You have my gratitude. But were you able to find the other escape pods' distress signal? I can hear both signals somewhere in the star system, but I don't believe either escape pod crashed on the same planet as us. Okay. Well, we know that story already. That's one's at Dark Bramble, and the other one we've already found at Brittle Hollow. This will be like a ship log, I imagine. Very much the same as the other one. Ginfly, Escape Pod 2 vessel has been mortally injured. See, this is what I meant about the ship being sort of talked as if it's living. Emergency sequence activated, awaiting departure from vessel. Escape pod 3 now landing. Escape pod 2, or launching, sorry. Alert, collision imminent, prepare for impact. Scanning external environment, scan complete. External temperature is prohibitively high. Verdict, inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on this on-planet surface. Okay, well. Then got another book. The heat from the star system's sun is more bearable below the surface. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show as a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down here to build a long-term shelter. Anona, but the passengers are amazed. The passengers are amazed, not the passengers are amazed. Even with this danger, they are still our best chance of survival. We will form teams and descend into the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming lost. Be cautious, everyone. And be aware of the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually. Oh god, so this planet sucks sand from one to the other and everything disappears. And I think Brittle Hollow falls apart. And I bet the water one has a tide or something. They're really making use of the old repeating time thing. Don't know what happens if I fall down there. We have found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we could construct long-term shelter there. The cavern thingy found is a wise choice for shelter. Could one of you mark directions for the others to follow? This is the start of the path to the shelter site. I've left directions to guide you there. Of note, we must hurry as the pathway there is filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried by sand and make sure no one is lost. God, they really are making use of the older... Alright, we'll follow this thread first until the end, and then we'll look at the other ones. Rather than looking at all of them partially and then not knowing. Oh my god, oh my god. Doesn't look healthy. There we go. The path to the shelter site is somewhat convoluted to follow, so follow the instructions ahead closely. Or quite literally follow the instructions, like you can see them over there. Was there a music signal from this planet? Oh, I don't know, I didn't check. We do know... Oh no, do we know? I think we do know. To reach the shelter site, walk forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit, then turn left. Continue to the room filled with rock columns, formations, and climb upwards through the opening above them. Sand here is rising, so you must be cautious and swift. So, what was it? Follow the sandfall in the pit, turn left. I guess that way. Nope, I was wrong. I wonder if this turns into a claustrophobic nightmare and... oh no, sorry. There's the sand falling in the pit, turn left. There we go. Then there should be blue columns. wonder if this actually does fill with sand. What's wrong? Wait, no, it said something about climbing up, didn't it? Aha! No visual marker for that. Glad I remembered. We could have been here a while. Ah. Be cautious crossing the chasm ahead. The bridge Molay and I crafted will do its job, but it isn't strong. Once on the far side, look for the tunnel hidden behind the falling sand. Follow it, and you'll reach the shelter site. Okay. Okay. You're doing well. There's only a little further left to go now until you reach the shelter site. You can rest there. Hurry before the sand comes. Like he's talking to me as... Oh. Hooray. Dark Abyss or... Is that growing? No. Aha! Then I guess this is like a dungeon where it's a quick way in. Sorry, long way in the dungeon, short way out. This is amazing. Look inside the cave. How did this come to rest here? We haven't encountered others in these caves. I think this is a rare find. From what we can see, Coleus, and I believe this specimen must be very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn if we could examine it. I need to look what it is. Oh my god! Well, that scared the bejesus out of me, and I lit it so perfectly as well for my own jump scare. Love that for me. Okay, cool. Ugh. We both agree it's unlikely that this dry planet is this horror's place of origin, especially considering what we've observed during the vessel's evacuation. So yeah, these anglerfish are more dark bramble things. Clearly this hole is too small for it to have fit through. Hypothesis: this is another entrance to this cave. If there is, Coleus and I will find it. We can't leave valuable information undiscovered. An update. We need to find a way inside quickly. Melora. I hate all these Nemayan names. Mel. Because when I returned here to search for an entrance to the cave, there was children playing on the specimen. Okay. Well, that's terrifying. Can I even get through this gap? I can't get through the gap, so... Oof. Oh, I'm running out of air. We need to get inside, I think. Yeah, let's get inside. I do like the obvious Nemayan room. You missed the jump scare. Oh, trees. I'm gonna have to just jump at the trees, I think. Oxygen. Thank God. Right. Maybe we'll try and get back to where we just were so we don't jump the gun too much. But I'm also scared about falling down the hole. There we go. Good. Oh, the scout's actually being useful. I've never really used it for a light before. Anglerfish fossil overlook. Okay, so that's the same way in. I can't quite understand why the Nomaian style changed so much, because the ship, their vessel and their escape pods are a completely different style to this sort of thing. It's very angular and okay, not much going on here, just lots of settlement. Quite eerie though. Can I get rid of these things at all? No. Get over it. Maybe I'll go around. Strange, this game doesn't have much in the way of interacting with the physical world apart from moving around it. It's like very much like a walking sim, but it's got a lot. Like, I mean, you've got your little gadgets and stuff, but gamers like me, no interaction. No, you're sociable. Oh, that's new. Don't think we've seen one of those before. Don't think there's a way to. Ow. Oh, I punched my suit. I did not know that was a thing that you could do. That's another terrifying thing for us to think about. Love that. Okay, so let's keep an eye on the fact that there's some writing and text in the back here, but I don't know quite how to get rid of the no. Yeah, not quite sure how to get in there. Just make a little mental note. Oh, that's a good place. Oh my god, the sand is rising. Oh, we're under a time limit here as well. And now I've fallen in it. That's gonna... Oh. Oh. Well, actually, that gives us new ways of getting places, I suppose. Oh god, I hate the fact that we're constantly under a time limit. We're gonna get crushed in buildings and things. I'm sorry for those claustrophobic people. We might have a nasty end in sight. Well, that's more of the dangerous gas stuff. I was trying to get to the middle floor of that shed, this building, but we're running out of time. Anything in here? Nope. And now it's pull up underneath me. This is awful. That's the gas stuff, so we can't go near that. We can probably get over it in a minute. That bit's now been covered. There's some oxygen for us. Let's try and read this thing before we get overtaken. We should build the sun station to power the Ash Twins project. Oh god. Okay, sun station. That's another thing we need to think about. Are there other ways to generate this level of power? Yep. Theoretically, yes. Practically, no. I can't imagine discovering them in our lifetime. I understand this proposal is unsettling, but the sun station must be built if we hope to complete the Ash Twins project. Okay, so the sun station is the battery, basically. We still don't know quite what the Ash Twins project is I think that might be generating the warp core, or the studying the warp anomaly. I almost can't comprehend this is being suggested seriously. The purpose of the Sun Station goes against every strand of we hold ourselves to and everything we believe in as a species. Oh, Jesus, okay. The purpose of the Sun Station, so it's not just a battery. Unsurprisingly, Ida, yeah, again, these names. I disagree. We're pushing a possible new technology further than we ever before. That, in my experience, is the defining characteristics of our species. If we fail, and the probability of this is not insignificant, we will without question destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of the star system. I wish to protect these species. Maybe because we know that the whole time resets when the star dies. Maybe that is them messing around and pushing too far. But it's just strange in the timeline because these are supposed to be an ancient beings, but are they still having effects on us now? I don't quite know. Anyway, the potential annihilation of an entire star system is too severe a cost. We shouldn't build the Sun Station, no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it. They fucked around and found out. Maybe we're finding out. They did the fucking around. I think we're finding out. Much like our planet, where everyone fucked it up and now we're finding out. Did I read that bit? Fear of failure is a poor reason not to try. I believe if we're cautious, the Sun Station will work. I believe in Pi. I swear. Poke, I'm deeply honoured. I comprehend your position. However, if we aren't all but certain the Sun Station will not cause destruction once we've built it, then I won't support the station's use. Right, okay. Right, sand creeping. It's just covered up the next bit that I wanted to look at. Oh my god, get out of the way. As much as I want trees. What's this thing up here? That looks super... Oh, that's the main door, I think. Is this where we came in? Yes. I think. No. Oh, that's got the Eye of the Universe on it. Oh, we are so running out of time. Let me in, let me in, let me in. Guess we'll look down first because that's about to. That's more of that gas. Can't go that way anymore because the sand's creeping up on us. Can go up, I suppose. It takes us out. Nowhere. Out. Punching holes in my suit. Let's just tape that up. That'll be lovely and fine and dandy for us. I don't have claustrophobia, but I'm feeling the rush. I guess it's like Crystal Maze. This is all the Forgotten City bit, isn't it? Maybe if we go... Let's get out here. Oh no, this is a different room entirely. There's lots of that gas. I don't know if that's going to be safe for us. Oh, it's not showing up. Let's just cheese it and hope. Oh, we did quite well there. Ah, secret way in. If we can... it's right by the warp cannon thing. which I imagine is full of sand now as well. And the ash, all the sand coming from the other one, has revealed more things. So one's getting less, one's getting more places to. Oh, this game. It looks like there's like a temple thing. Okay. We've got the sun so close. We need to figure out how to get to this point quickly. So, where's... Oh, drums. So the Outer Wild Adventurer is the drummer, who I can't remember at this time. Right, there's the... Oops. There's a quick way in there. So that's on the... Where are we? We're looking north, I think. So that's the south side of this thing. Right, okay. I guess we'll just have a little look around. This planet's basically full of sand now. Hey, look at that. Just landed on our Outer Wild Adventurer. Who are you again? Chet. The stars, they're all dying. Oh. They've been to they've been too many supernova for it to be anything else. What next? Do you understand? Our sun. By Harthian's name, we're next. What do you mean we're next? It's the star. You see, all the other stars are dying out. Oh, why did we have to be born at the end of the universe? And our sun is... The star charts. Why? Why did I want to update them so bad? Alright, so he's a navigator, star chart map maker, basically. That's his character. The other one was an archaeologist. I didn't have to know, but no. Oh no, I had to update the star charts. I had to go looking for them. I shouldn't have. And now our sun is about to... Oh. I don't feel well. I'd like to be alone, please. The stars are all dying. I found something. Why isn't that great? Do you know what I found? A few things myself. Most of them have to do with the sun exploding. He's a cheery little fella, isn't he? Oh, who cares? What does it matter? Nothing matters anymore. The sun is about to go supernova and me, all my research, my life's work wasted. Wasted, you understand? Blah blah blah, stars, stars, hello. Why are the stars dying? I don't know, they're old. Far older than we realised, and now all of them are dying. What does it matter? It doesn't matter at all. Nothing matters anymore. All my research, my life work wasted. Wasted, you understand? Sorry, I'm just going to go through all the my options here. What are you doing out here? The star charts! It's all star charts' fault. I didn't have to know. Blah 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 blah. All dying for a while. Please leave me alone. Where should I explore here? Where should you go? Where can anyone go? Can't you see it's too late now? Oh, who cares? What will it matter? Blah blah. You understand? Da da da. It's so cheerful. How dangerous is the big column of falling sand? Not as dangerous as what's about to happen to our entire solar system. I don't feel well. I'd like to be alone, please. Blah blah blah. Just saying hi. I can't believe this. I can't believe this is happening. I can't blah 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 blah. Okay, so cheery fellow, not helpful in the slightest. He's doing star charts. He's roasting a marshmallow. There goes. I guess. All right. So he's at the North Pole. I guess we'll continue our journey in the opposite direction. Go this way. That looks fancy. So one of these places has one of those sort of FaceTiming areas because we saw it. Ah, here we go. We've seen from this location. Ow, not again. We've seen from this location before, but we could only see it as if we were like FaceTiming the area. That is far too close. My God. So I assume this is the project that they were talking about. There's the big column of sand. I wonder if these are like gravitational pull things and we could equalize them so we don't have to rush around too much. I don't think I can do anything with this right this second. Closest. No. Swirly bits. Yeah, not sure quite how we would get to that. Let's continue our journey southwards. It just feels like I'm just going to jump into the sun. It's so close. Ah, this is their walk. My God. If I stood on tiptoes, I think my hair would die. Right, this is their walk thing. Don't know. Probably activate it from somewhere else. Well, we probably probably did it from down there, but that's not going to work, is it? Let's continue our journey southwards. Oh, it's already time to leave. So I reckon there might be a way of jumping on the other planet, the other twin, and yeah, look, it's run out of sand. Jumping on the other twin and maybe stopping it from sucking the sand up, maybe? So maybe we'll go there next. Ooh. Well, this looks like another... Ooh, we can read that before we... Because luckily time stops when you read, so... No, it does for me. This planet sometimes, and only sometimes, has a moon. This is also of note. It disappears if no one is watching it. So another quantum moon, basically. Like Brittle Hollow has as well. Isn't that fascinating? Orbital characteristic. I think we're getting supernovaed already. Farewell. Fascinating game. Also driving me nuts. I'll give it one more go, I suppose, and then we'll call it quits for now. Gotta try and move fast though. Thanks, due to your stream title, added another song to my playlist. Oh yeah, I started using song titles relevant to, you know, the theme of the game. So this one's like space and stuff. Let's go to the Ash Twin. There's a funny in-joke with it being an Ash Twin for me, but I can't really tell you. I'm gonna get hit by the sun. Right, I think this planet's not going to reveal much until late in the game. Oh my god, the other planet's in the way. Ah! Okay. Ah. Everything's broken again. Really am the worst pilot. Luckily, it doesn't cost any sort of resources to fix these things. What else is broken? How do I fix it? The ship is definitely not happy with me. Well, since we're here... well, that's an issue. Well... Drinks for landing, maybe drinks for, like, finish an entire bottle. Oh wow, look at this. It's just like... Like, it's an amazing designs they've had on this game. We can get in here now, at least. What is... Oh. No, this door will need to remain closed for some time. Pi and I are running an experiment based on the extraordinary findings of the White Hole Station. An update, the High Energy Lab is now being used to design the Ash Twins project. Alright, so originally it was made to do the Anomaly and then repurposed to do the Ash Twins project. If you're here to help or even just observe, be sure to use the Sunless City path to the lab. Sunless City path. Rami and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong. So although it's inconvenient, the lab currently can only be accessed by the path from the Sunless City. Okay. High energy lab. Okay. That's what a high energy lab is, isn't it? Right. Can I just like this path? So I just drop down. Ah, okay, there was actually stairs down to here anyway. Right, let's go this way. Not get... Look twice when you cross the road in case a giant column of sand flattens you. Right. Oh, okay, so you've got some of the gas stuff there. It's not fun for anyone. Yeah. Can we text though? God, okay, thanks. View the sun's crash site caves, okay. Do I just run through it and hope? Or will I just die? Don't really want to just die on this run, so it's... Ugh. For those of you that are watching that have seen a playthrough or played it before, am I going really slow? Am I just... wasn't expecting such... Of note, this passage leads to breathable air. Refill your supply tanks there. We cannot tell how far or deep these tunnels may wind, but do not linger as the area is exposed to the heat of the sun, the alien sun. Okay, you. We have found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage. Appears promising. I believe we could construct long-term... Oh, is this where I came from? Is that the back? Oh, it is the back of the thing. Okay, the escape pod. We didn't actually get emergency escape hatch. Okay, so we went that way last time. We just came from that way, which is labelled as... oh, okay. This one is... Keep moving, friends. This is nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks. And while these rocks are interesting, they can wait until less urgent time. I bet that's some quantum matter. That's over there. Let's go have a look. Nope, it is just rocks. Silly me. Did not follow this tunnel to its end. I will examine the horror that lies at its terminus later, provided we live this long. That is probably another way to get to the anglerfish. Oh yeah, it is, look. I'm pretty sure I can't hit anything or break anything, so I don't know how I get in these places. Okay, well, we'll leave that there. Let's... yeah, it's looking back at me. Now you can get in from above it, it seems. So if I leave that in the center there, we'll use that as a marker. Okay, so we kind of chose the best way to go round to start. So we'll go find their gravity gun, or whatever it's called, which... Church research notes. Property of Church. Clearly the Nomai were making astronomical observations here. They chose an excellent spot, right next to the sun. Sorry, don't go this way. Outlaw, I'm going this way. Well, I thought it was going to be interesting rocks. I thought it was going to be like the quantum rocks or whatever they're called. Clearly the Nomai were making... what is the big rotating device for? What was the Nomai? What were the Nomai observing? There's something special about the orange symbol on that device. Hal and the new astronauts translator tool would be nice to have handy about now. Okay, so put in my thing. Light the campfire just so I can see the smoke. Yeet. Is there any way to put this? Ooh. Oh, right, we're here. Right, we were just getting to this, weren't we? Let's drop that for a minute. Oh, I didn't read that at all. What did I? Oh, sometimes has a moon. I found your note. Kindly count me among this moon's admirers. What is happening when it disappears? I doubt it ceases to exist. Does it move to another location? This is my first time encountering a natural satellite with the ability to vanish, and we're not being watched. We should study it, or even better, we should travel there. I agree. Our first step would be to determine a method to track this phantom moon so that we can always know where it is. Aha. Given its reluctance to move while constantly observed, it might be a form of microscopic or macroscopic quantum mechanics. I believe so. Not only does the moon appear around Brittle Hollow, I can confirm it sometimes orbits Timberhearth as well. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah. Oh, right. So yes, we do know that quantum signals are around those places. Let's remove that scroll. Put that down there. Are we all keeping up? Because the next recap is going to be really frustrating. The quantum moon locator is functioning. We have markers for each of the places the moon goes. Nona Burr, I just observed the quantum moon in orbit around Dark Bramble. Okay. I added a marker for Dark Bramble. You have keen eyes, my friend, so this moon travels to a total of 5 locations, not 4. So Timberhearth, the Ash Twins, Brittle Hollow, Dark Bramble, and the watery planet, which I can't remember the name of. I thought the locator now accounts for all of the Phantom Moon's locations, but sometimes the locator can't tell where the moon is. Perhaps there's a problem with the device, or perhaps it's somewhere else entirely. It's also possible there exists a 6th place in the star system to which the Phantom Moon travels. Yeah, that's what. That was my hypothesis. Right, how does one use this? Okay. Alright. Alright, so yes, that's their watery planet marker. That's Dark Bramble. That's Timberhearth. That must be the quantum moon, I guess. And then that's Brittle Hollow. Ah, there it is, look. So if I look away now, what happens? We've still got Interlope to think about as well. Oh look, see, it's on the move. Oh, that's so interesting and annoying. What planet's around now? Timberhearth. Yeah, we can see it there. There. I don't have a ship. We blew it up. Well, I say we. I blew it up. So we've got no way of chasing that at the moment. I don't think we could just fly to it though, to be honest. But I guess if I look away now and look back again, it's gone. What an interesting game. Where's that supposed to be? Is that... So that's just in space right now. That's dark bramble that's around now. Around timber path again. The developers really sort of thought how they could bend game mechanics and really took it to its limits, didn't it? Right, I guess we'll keep looking for now. This is at the South Pole. There's the ship entrance. Is there anything I'm missing? Ooh. Ow. It's that quantum dry thing that we've been through. Came from over there. Ooh. What's that over there? Is that the front of my spaceship? Is that where it got to? Yeah, it's still moving. My ship. Part of it, anyway. Well, we're gonna die on this rock because we've got no ship to leave on, so just have a little fly around. That was the thingy at the North Pole. Ooh, we didn't see that before, did we? We don't have much time since that's filling. Duct tape. I don't think we know what ducks are. Ooh. Oh, well, okay. Collis is missing. He ventured from the lake bed cave, the one at the bottom of the Dryad Lake bed at the North Pole, several days ago, and now we're unable to find any trace of him. I don't know how much air he could... how much air he had when he disappeared. I beg any friend reading this, help us recover... What's his face? This rock is very familiar. Did you travel here by... Wait. Did you travel here, my sedimentary friend? Because your unique colour and texture appears identical to a rock I met earlier. Wasn't this some rock fragment in the cave we found at the bottom of the Dryad Lake bed at the North Pole? We plan to re-examine the northern lake bed, or lake cave. Maybe our friendly rock will meet us down there. An update. Melore and I went back to the lake bed cave and observed this rock again. Sometimes it's there and sometimes it isn't. That means this rock wanders like the quantum moon does. How curious. Okay, so this is their discovery of quantum... Ow, ow, ow. Oh my god. God, I give myself... Oh! Jesus. Ow! Ugh. Can only really walk forward because... Okay, so there's a lump of quantum material in here as well. Interesting. Oh, and that's about to fill up as well. I'm going to die. That's what I'm going to do. Unidentified signal nearby. Was that his ship? Was that... Can I borrow his ship? His ship's a bit different to mine. What's that? See something? Oh, that's their depiction of the Eye of the Universe. Why is it just on a... Is that a window inside? It doesn't look like it. It looks like an object that's placed on top. There's nothing really about it. This game, man. This game. Back here. Ow. That was a quick traverse there. The whole planet. I didn't see that cave before either. I think it's too late. So we have Lakebed Cave. I think this is the same lakebed actually, because, yeah, at the North Pole. I feel like the first Lakebed Cave is deeper down. We've got this thing. Whole planet to traverse, and I'm just destroying myself. That's the edge of my... Yeah, there's not much I can really do apart from wait wait for sweet death to reset the timer, and I think we'll call it on this one. What have we learnt this time around? We've learnt that they've got like a solar energy project. I suppose we'll stare at the sun as we die. They have a quantum moon locator thing. There was another epiphany that we had, didn't we? I really can't think what it is. But yeah, I think we made the right call heading to a new planet at least. And getting a different perspective on the world. It seems to be like a gantry. Oh yeah, there is. Alright, that's the old window. Yeah, so we'll call it here. If you would kindly spare a moment, and I will probably send us on a raid. That'd be lovely if you could join us for that. It is... what day is it? It's Tuesday. So tomorrow I should probably be able to do like an hour or so. A bit shorter though, because I've got to be somewhere in the evening. We'll just give it another go. I guess our first port of call is the lake cave. Yeah, I feel like this game is going to last forever if the way I play it. Hopefully that won't be the case. I'll try and be a bit faster and a bit more cavalier with my exploration. I'm trying to keep notes as well, so that I can jump on things a bit faster rather than poke around wondering what to do. But yeah, thanks for joining us, and I guess we'll head off now after this supernova, which we were correct about. And I'll see you for maybe an hour and a bit tomorrow, or more of the same. If you want to join me on my little raid, we'll head over to probably Dinklebeen, where most of you are going anyway. Yeah, we got a fair amount done on that run at least. Right. Cool. Quit. Yes. Nice. Right, chaps. I will catch you on the next one. Dinkle here is playing Napoleon Total War, apparently. And I'll hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Thank you kindly, guys. Thanks for watching. It's always nice to have some company. Love and peace.